It's Tania's world. Vlogs plus she got reactions. You should see this girl. Going up, she never lacking. It's Tania, you see her. Bringing flames, man, what? Gotta shout out T-Gang. Stand up, stand up.
What is up with my gang? What is up with my squad? T-Gang in this thing. What's poppin' with y'all? What's up, T-Gang? Welcome back to my channel. So today, your girl will be checking out and also giving a shout out to, you know, I just gave this person a little shortcut of a nickname, okay? So their name is Watcher0148. But to be honest, how me and Watcher be going back and forth in the comments, it felt like I had met this person. I ain't even met the person before. They said if you need a helpful video to understand the dissing, you should check out Bronx drill lyrics that actually happened, which I will be getting on that in a few videos from now, and War in the Bronx 4 Days of Terror. So I'm gonna be honest, I was gonna check out the first one where we talk about the Bronx, like drill songs that like really happened, right? But then I was like, War in the Bronx 4 Days of Terror, like 4 days back to back. The Bronx be popping pop. That's what we about to check out, okay? So War in the Bronx 4 Days of Terror. And so I know it's probably gonna be a whole bunch of like, oh my god, I didn't know that happened. Like I know for a fact that's probably gonna be one of the expressions that I'm gonna have in this video. Before we get to it, y'all know the deal. Smash the like button, comment something you want to see below. Comment, I mean, I'm not sure if anybody in this video make music, but shoot, if they do, give me some songs so we can go into depth on like if they be dissing dead ops or what. I was gonna say so we can jump on them, but I ain't true. I'm not from New York, so I'll tell y'all that in a heartbeat. I ain't from no New York. I just do the reactions from my supporters. That's what I do, okay? Sometimes I be like, how in the world did I even get into reactions? Oh, somebody just gave me one song one day and then it just took off. Now I'm doing freaking reactions and people be like, oh, you you're not even from here. Like, look, first of all, home skillet biscuit, didn't nobody say it was from here. All I'm saying is somebody asked me to do the video, I'm gonna do the video to help them out. They want to see me do the video, I'm gonna do the video. So shut up. Also subscribe, click the bell, join the gang. If you're new, then definitely subscribe because we're going nowhere. But we moving to this video.
It was another weekend of violence in New York City. Police were called to more than a dozen shootings.
3 teenagers were killed in separate shootings. One victim just 13 years old.
Police say this shooting was gang-related.
Violence just needs to stop. Get the guns off the streets.
We just got to get together, make the neighborhoods better.
This was one of 4 deadly shootings in the city on Sunday.
The Bronx has a serious problem on their hands. Similar to Chicago, young angry teenagers are walking around the streets toting guns and hunting each other down. New York has some of the strictest gun laws in America, but this still doesn't stop anyone from getting their hands on firearms, even kids not even old enough to drive yet. In New York, juvenile suspects are sent to family court instead of being prosecuted as adults, so these teenagers are able to commit violent crime after violent crime and then be let back out on the street with little to no punishment. With laws like that in place, the subject of today's video became possible. In today's video, we'll tell the story of a crazy 5-day span in the Bronx, New York that saw young teenagers from rival gangs gun each other down back to back to back. But before we get into the video, please be sure to like and subscribe. If you know anything about the Bronx, then you know that it's a war zone. The drill rap scene in the Bronx has blown up in the past couple years, and it shined a light on all of the different gangs beefing with each other and all of the violence and mayhem this beef has caused. Some of the main gangs making noise in the Bronx in the drill scene are the OGs, YGs, DOA, and the OY. The OYs are actually from Harlem, but they primarily beef with sets in the Bronx. The story of this video centers.
See, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know it was from Harlem. I thought this was all in the Bronx.
On the beef between DOA and the YGs. DOA, made famous by the rappers such as K-Flock and Dougie B, consists of people from multiple hoods such as Rayway and Sevside. Another hood that shares a lot of the same enemies as DOA is Third Side. There are multiple YG factions in the Bronx. There are the YGs from RPT, such as the rappers D-Thank and Bando. There's the YGs from Mott Haven, such as the rapper Use G's. And there's the YGs from 800.
It's Use? I thought it was... No, didn't nobody tell me it was Use? I I thought it was yes. Everybody over here correcting me on the GZ or the G's part. Didn't nobody freaking correct me on that part. Y'all got me still messing this boy name up.
Also known as Ado, such as the rappers Nesty and Assassin. In a crazy week in the Bronx, the bloodshed would get out of control and multiple sides would take losses.
New this morning, a deadly shooting in the Belmont section of the Bronx. Police say a 19-year-old man was shot in the head on Prospect Avenue near 181st Street around 11:30 last night. He was pronounced dead at St. Barnabas Hospital. The victim's name has not been released, and there are no arrests in the case.
The crazy week in the Bronx all started with the death of a rapper by the name of Ty Swish. On July 8, 2021, Ty Swish, real name Tyquil Daughtery, was killed inside his building on Prospect Avenue in the Bronx at just the age of 19 years old. He had been shot in the eye and then ran outside the building where he collapsed. A family friend found him unconscious.
Oh, I must have been a freaking lightweight. I would have been a lightweight then, because how you get shot in your eye and still, I mean, he didn't make it, obviously, but how you get shot in your eye and run out the building and then collapse? Like, well, shoot, I probably would have freaked my own self out. I probably would have been like, I done got shot in the eye. Probably would have freaked myself out, looked myself in the mirror, freaking would have clapped right then and there in the freaking house. I don't think I would have made it outside. That's all I'm saying. Because shoot, he over here talking about collapse outside the building. Well, I mean, unless he was trying to get away. That could have been his adrenaline rushing, but whew, Lord. Get shot in your eye and then, yeah, I don't know. I would probably just have to be in that situation, because I could just see myself now getting shot in the eye and freaking out so much that I just collapsed in the house. Like, I wouldn't even make it outside. I don't know how in the world he made it outside, because Jesus, that had to have been his adrenaline, because there's just no way I'm running outside the house. How in the world did he see? I'm over here, okay, I need to stop, because I'm over here trying to figure out how in the world could he, I mean, obviously he has an extra eye, but I'm just saying, what did it feel like with the eye that got shot? Like, was it burning? Because I done heard like gunshots burn. I don't know. That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to figure that out.
Crawled out on the ground outside the building. He was rushed to the hospital where he was later pronounced dead. The gunman fled in a dark-colored four-door sedan. Ty Swish wasn't directly involved in the Bronx beef. He was a member of a gang called Sex Money Murder, but he was cool with some members of the 800 YGs. The police believed that a Rayway member by the name of JayRip was one of the people involved in Ty Swish's death.
New at 5, we're hearing from the families of 2 teens shot and killed in the Bronx. This is surveillance video of one of those victims, just 13 years, stumbling into a restaurant after police say he was shot. We're freezing part of the video here because...
Oh, you disrespectful piece of something. I don't know what was about to come out of my mouth.
Here because it's just too difficult to watch.
Just 3 days after the death of Ty Swish, members of the 800 YGs would seek out revenge for him. On July 11, 2021, JayRip, real name Jarian Elliott, and a friend were walking on the street when a male gunman got out of the back seat of a black sedan outside and opened fire at the two of them. JayRip's friend would get away, but JayRip was shot in the chest and ankle and ran into a cafe. He would collapse and be taken to the hospital, where he would tragically be pronounced dead at just 13 years old. The entire incident was captured on surveillance footage. Although he was just 13 years old, JayRip already had been arrested 8 different times, including for robbery and assault.
Look, let me tell y'all, okay? So, look, back when I was in middle school, I gotta tell y'all something real quick. Back when I was in middle school, I wasn't bad, but I've grown up, okay? Like, the way y'all see me now, like, y'all get the more goofy. But in middle school, I really just, like, used to get kicked out of class and stuff. But, like, I used to come up with lies on, like, how the coach could find out. And I could be like, oh, that happened. That's why I got sent out of class. Like, see, I was coming up with stuff so I didn't get kicked off the team because I was on the basketball team. But there was a kid, 8th grade, that I went to school with. He was so fine. When I had seen him, I remember when I had seen him, but I was looking at him like, dang, for us to only be in middle school in 8th grade, he kind of got a prison body. But I didn't know, okay? So somebody had told somebody else that I had knew that he had been locked, like we was in 8th grade, already had got locked up 4 times. I was like, dang, he had did something. I ain't gonna tell y'all what he did. I know what he did, but he had did something and got kicked off the basketball team, and the only way he could come back on the basketball team was his parents had to come up to the school and talk to the coach. So you see the things he was talking about, I was like, dang, is you even in middle school, or are you like a full grown man? Because you don't even act like you're freaking a little bit of a freaking kid. Like, it was so freaking fine. Golly. And then what makes it even worse is how he used to always try and flirt with me, but it was because I never gave him any attention. So then it just brought more attention on me, and that was how I found out all that information about him being locked up for four times. I don't know what he did. I don't know what he, that's one thing I don't know. I don't know what he did. But when I told y'all the first time I seen him, I was like, because he had arms, okay, y'all know your girl like arms. When I had seen him, I was like, huh, he a little kitty with a, no, I was gonna say he a little kitty with a booty. Don't nobody steal my saying, okay? But I'm just saying, when I had seen him, that's what I had seen. I seen his arms. And then one time he thought he was slick. He tried to take off his shirt when play basketball. And I was like, he got a grown man body to be. And then when I found that out, I said, oh, duh, it makes sense now.
And had been locked up twice that year before being dumped back on the street. 2 members of the 800 YGs would eventually be caught and charged with his murder. An 800 member by the name Squeeze, real name Jaleel Khalif, is believed to be the gunman, and another 800 member by the name of Taco Guns, real name Justin Baez, is believed to have been his accomplice. The police also believe another member of 800 by the name of Rah Gzz was there as well. Not even 24 hours after JayRip's death, the bloodshed would continue.
Around 11:30 Sunday night by the corner of East 178th Street and Webster Avenue in the Bronx, police say 2 men pulled scooters up next to a cab Medrano was taking to a recording studio. They then shot him in his head and chest, killing him.
Following the death of JayRip, his associates would seek out to avenge him instantly. Just 8.5 hours after the death of JayRip, a known 800 YG's member by the name of Rah Gzz, real name Ramon Gil Medrano, entered an Uber and was waiting for it to take off. Rah Gzz had mocked JayRip's death on social media and had been believed to have been present for JayRip's murder. While he was sitting in the Uber, 2 gunmen on scooters would ride by and open fire on him. He was shot in the head and chest and died instantly. In fact, the whole incident was caught on video. The crazy thing about it is that Rah shouldn't have even been free at the time. He was wanted for an armed
Wait a minute, he makes music. Didn't nobody tell me he made music? Didn't nobody tell me that?
carjacking at the time of his death, and it was one of 3 open gun cases he had against him in family court, all stemming from incidents in the previous 7 months to his death. According to the police report, 2 16-year-olds were charged with Rah's death. One of them goes by the name of No Love Munna, and he is allegedly JayRip's cousin. Surprisingly, No Love was released from jail, but since he's a juvenile, there's no way of checking his paperwork to see why. The very next day after the death of Rah Gzz, the 800 YGs would be out looking to avenge him. As I mentioned earlier, one of the people charged for JayRip's death is an 800 YG member by the name of Taco Guns. Taco and Rah were very close friends, so losing Rah would hit Taco hard and make—
Wait, what in the world was that about Dougie B? I don't get it. Are we talking about Dougie B now? Like, what? Am I missing something? Because I'm over here like, wait a minute, what are you talking about, sir?
Eager for revenge. On July 12, 2021, a famous rapper and member of DOA by the name of Dougie B was walking with another person on East 184th Street and Washington Avenue when Taco Guns and other unidentified individuals spotted them and opened fire on them. Dougie B and his associate survived this incident but suffered injuries. Dougie got shot in the leg but was able to make a full recovery. As a result of this incident, various Bronx drill rappers have dissed Dougie in their songs, mocking him for getting shot in the leg.
Dougie got shot, he's still in recovery.
Taco Guns is currently in jail facing second-degree murder and manslaughter charges in the death of JayRip. He's also facing attempted murder charges in the shooting that injured Dougie B. Surprisingly, Squeeze has been released from jail even though he was also charged with JayRip's death. It's sad to see senseless violence take over the minds and lives of people at such a young age. Let me know what you guys think about this situation in the comment section, and please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
True, he talking about let me know what you think in the comments. True, that the stuff is going crazy. When did this video even come out? Because like, when, yeah, we need to figure this out. Because, oh, fuck, Jesus, only 5 months ago. Lord have mercy. All I'm going to say is I told y'all I knew it was going to be like, oh, I did not know that happened. I did not know a lot of this stuff happened, okay? There was some stuff that I do remember from like another video somebody had gave me to react to. But this video right here, it kind of got me like, dang. I didn't know that one dude made music. I thought he was just cool with, I think he's cool with K. Honestly, every time I look at him, I be thinking like he's cool with K-Flock, and then I always think he's cool with somebody else. Like, I don't know. I think that's the one that's cool with K-Flock though. I can't remember if he said that in his video. I didn't know he made music. Now I'm over here looking at y'all like, why ain't nobody gave me no songs by him? Like, what? I almost said what's his name. They said his name. but now I know for a fact ain't nobody gave me him, because I don't remember seeing his name in my comment. I don't have the best memory. Put that out there now. I don't have the best memory, but I have a good memory, and I don't remember seeing his name. So what's the deal? Why ain't nobody gave me no songs by him? Because I didn't even know the boy made music. We could have been hopped on his music. Nah, everybody want me to check out every other freaking song except that one. Well, except by him. Makes no sense. Y'all know the deal. Smash the like button, comment something you want to see below, comment some songs about everybody that was in this video, because I wasn't too sure if it was going to be people that made music. So give me some songs by everybody that do make music. Also subscribe, click the bell, join the gang. If you're new, then definitely subscribe, because we're going nowhere but up. Definitely follow me on my social medias. Follow me on my Instagram, _is_Tania_the_world. It's going to be linked in the description box, because I'm telling y'all, everybody be telling me that y'all be like, oh, I wanted to follow you, it took me a minute. So there you go, you got the link. But until next time, remember, it's T gang or no gang. We out.